Assalamu alaikum and have a good day, everyone. My name is Bilal AlHAwamdeh, and today I will be presenting on contingency leadership theory as a part of our course, which is Dynamic of Leadership, and this short talk is prepared under the guidance of Dr. Jamila bint Ahmed. And in this opportunity, I would like to begin by sincerely thank Dr. Jamila for her continuous support, guidance, and inspiring through the course and the learning journey. So welcome to this session. Before we begin, let me briefly walk you through today's agenda. First, we will start with a clear definition of contingency leadership and what it really means in practice. Then we will go to the second point with Fiddler model, adapting style to situation. Fiddler model and how leaders adapt or match to different situations. And after that, we will explore the path goal theory and how leaders guide their teams by removing obstacles and choosing the right leadership style. And finally, we will inshallah connect all of this to 21st century leadership and why flexible is no longer options, but it's essential now. So what is contingency leadership actually mean? In simple terms, it means there is no one perfect leadership style that works all the time. As Fiddler explained back in 1967, leadership becomes effective when the leader's style match the situation and environment. And as Nordhaus reminds us, leaders are most effective when they choose the right style for the right context. Think of leadership like clothing. You would not wear a winter coat in the summer or flip-flops in the formal meetings. In the same way, using one leadership style of every situation just doesn't work. So contingency leadership is really about reading the situation, then understanding the people, and then choosing the leadership style that fit the best. Federal's model emphasized that the leadership is situational. Some leaders focus on tasks while others prioritize the relationships, and neither styles is better. It depends on the context itself. When work with a new uncertain team, we can adopt a task-oriented approach by providing a clear structure and direction for the team and the members. However, with experienced teams that need motivation or reconnections, we can shift to relationship-oriented style, focusing on building trust and support and collaboration. The same leader adjusts his or her approach to fit the situation. This is effective leadership in practices. In my opinion, we cannot put a barrier between these two way of contingency leadership and federal model, Fiddler's models. In my opinion, we can mix them, but we can focus on one directions in need. For example, with a new team, I can start with the oriented leaders or relationship-oriented leaders style, Then with time, I can go with the task-oriented leaders style. So here we have the example clarifying that the leader in relationship-oriented leader, they can foster team synergy to achieve goal, and for the leaders who follow the task-oriented leaders, they can use their organizational skills and achievement goals efficiency. In our learning and development department, I lead several training programs. The trainers I work with are highly experienced, and they have strong content development skills and delivering the content as well. And they are also very passionate or have a positive team relationship. So because of this context, my leadership role does not focus on motivation or close supervision. Instead of that, I adopt a task-oriented leadership style, which is more fitting in this context. So in this style, my main role here is to provide clarity and structure. So I focus on setting clear goals and priorities, so everyone know exactly what need to be achieved. I also structure the work and process, defining a timeline and responsibilities and the workflow, so the team can work efficiently without confusing. Also, the another key part of my role in this context is to ensure efficiency and consistency, especially when we are running multiple training programs at the same time, and we have this situation many times. So finally, I maintain a strong focus on results since the team is already competent and collaborative. My leadership adds value by keeping everything aligned with the objectives, deadlines, and quality standards of work are requested. In this situation, task-oriented leadership is not about control, it's about enabling high performance or high performing professionals to deliver their best work. Uh, Now, let's move to the path goal theory. This theory focuses on how leaders support their teams and achieving goals by removing obstacles and make the pathway forward clear. It highlights four leadership style as shown in the slide, each serving a different purpose. For example, the directive style provide structure and clarity, especially when the tasks are complex or unfamiliar for the team. And the supportive style building emotional safety, helping team members to feel valued and motivated. Also, the third style is the participative style, which encouraging started decision making and give the team a strong voice so they can involve and they can share their opinion, their decisions, and so on. And the achievement oriented style challenge the team to aim for high standards and excellence in at the work. So let me give you a brief example. Yes, how I implemented the bath goal theory. I have this example. It's a real example, so I can link it with this theory. So I remember we requested from one of the organizations to develop and implement training programs to schools teachers. It's about integration of AI technology in the classroom practices. So to be honest, it was first time for us as a team to create this kind of content and deliver it to teachers. But to be honest, also the task was unclear. The objectives of this training program, the topics, the area of the training wasn't clear from the organization that request the training program. So first thing I did that I adopted a directive style by developing a clear model that explained the rules, the tasks, and expectation. And also, I held a meeting with the team to clarify everything and discuss the work plan. So this is the first step I did to adapt the model. As the team member had a different skill level in developing content or delivering the training, so I shifted to the supportive style to support and encourage the team who has the team members they have يعني, medium level of skills, and I coach them, direct them, train them sometime. So so the supportive style was very clear in this stage. So when changes were requested from us, I used participative style by involving the team in discussion or discussing the modifications and how we can integrate these requests effectively. So by removing obstacles and adapting my leadership style, the team successfully moved toward achieving the objective goals. And Alhamdulillah, thankfully, the program successfully implemented, and we got a good feedback. And this photo is highlighted some photo from this training. My takeaway from this example or the situation that as a leader, I have to think on the context and which leadership style I have to adapt at that case. Yes, here is the a very important part of this presentation, which is how the contingency leadership theory can be applied among 21st century leaders. I think, and my point of view, that the leaders nowadays and in 21st century are dealing with institutions or teams from different culture, different religions, from different background, different skill levels. Also, the technology are moving very fast, the tools that they can use. So the attitude changed. Now the leaders nowadays can deal with the different group of age, and so on. These different challenges the leaders to adapting the situational leadership or contingency leadership. From my point of view, there is different steps I can advise leaders to follow in this case in the 21st century. First of all, just implement diagnostic and need analysis for your organization and team to highlight the main points at your context and to figure out the task complexity and the team capacity, your team capacity, also the organizational culture and the strength point, weaknesses point, opportunity, threats that you have in your organization. So this is can give you a space to think about the leadership style that you will adopt. Um, After you doing this analysis and the diagnosis, you can adjust your style to meet different needs using supportive or participative leadership to build trust, engagement, and inclusion. And this is a very important part for you to push the team toward achieving the goals and learning and outcomes. Maybe after that you can shift the leadership style as project evolve. Early stage may require structure and guidance, while later stage benefit from empowering and delegation once team competence. This one could be different from situation to another situation. Maybe you need more time to shift your leadership style from supportive and participative to emotional and empowerment stage. Then the last thing you can adopt as a leader in 2021st century is to respond effectively to change, such as remote work, technology transformation, and rapid decision making, which was highlighted in my example in previous slide. We received amendments, requests, and we adopt the correct leadership style and pass that stage successfully. So my summary here that there is no one size fit all. Just try to figure out your leadership style, which is fitting your situation and context. And I think this will help the leaders to achieve more. So thank you for listening to this presentation. And finally, again, I would like to thank Dr. Jamila for her support and encouragement during the course of dynamic leadership.